This is BNLO, and it is August 14th. Let's talk about why we need to pay our city council. Part 1, brought to you by the Pikes Peak Bulletin, your regional, digital-first independent news source. Find them at pikespeakbulletin.org.
Colorado Springs peeps, we need to pay our city council. Whether you support our city council or think they're useless, bear with me, a lot more people support this than you think. So what does the city council do? Here in Colorado Springs, they make our laws or ordinances, while the mayor is the executive in charge of making sure they happen. Their workload isn't just 4 publicly broadcast meetings a month. They also serve as the board of directors for Colorado Springs Utilities. They serve on boards and commissions, evaluate rezones, approve master plans, work with the mayor on our $500 million budget, communicate with constituents, and so much more. Current and previous council members have described this as regularly a 60 to 80 hour a week job. So, how much are they actually paid? A livable wage, right? Right? Here's once and future state rep Steph Vigil.
It's important to pay anybody a living wage if they're doing something with the majority of their working hours.
When our original council manager form of government was created in 1921, it codified into the charter that council members were unpaid. Since then, council compensation has only changed once. In 1995, voters approved a $6,250 annual stipend to cover work expenses like coffee, gas, and dry cleaning. Today, it's the same amount. Here's community member Renee Gonzalez.
I attended the Hey Neighbor University program, and one of the days city council talks to a class. They told us, yeah, they get a stipend of, $6,000 a year. That doesn't seem right.
Council members who maintain second jobs outside City Hall also regularly invite conflicts of interest.
The whole point is that one thing is supposed to really be your A game. You can't have two things both be your full-time job and your number one priority. Something has to give.
If city council were paid a living wage, not only could more people run for office, but more people would probably be interested in voting for them.
I get that every district has their own struggles making ends meet, but if you don't live that, then how can you represent that?
The direction, values, and perspectives guiding our city aren't going to change if only a small, unchanging slice of our population is able to serve as our leadership.
Folks with more money and folks who are older are still more likely to get elected to public office. That's not going away, but they don't need to be running for office in such a narrow pool of candidates that we have people coasting in entirely unchallenged, for instance.
Stay tuned for part 2, where I explain how we pay our city council. BNLO exists thanks to your support on Patreon. Consider becoming a BNLO patron today.